Remember when the weirdest thing you saw on the bus was somebody clipping their nails? Same bus today. Driver bombing along at 120 kilometers per hour, eyes glued to TikTok DIY videos about crocheting pizzas. In the back row, a mom speed runs level 6001 of Candy Crush, while her toddler live streams the whole fiasco. Bathrooms have become binge-watch bunkers, and dinner dates feel like two goldfish scrolling past each other in separate bowls. Something sneaky is nibbling our collective gray matter, and, spoiler, it isn't zombies. It's dopamine on demand, aka BRAINROT. Buckle up, Sherlocks. We're about to dust for neural fingerprints. 1. Welcome to the Toddler Test Lab. Smash cut to Exhibit A, Cocomelon, the neon nursery rhyme Death Star with 193 million subscribers and more views than humans blink in a decade. Researchers plopped unsuspecting infants between two screens. Cocomelon's fire hose barrage of colors on the left, bland beige B-roll on the right. Every time a baby's gaze slid away, editors detonated another rainbow jump cut. Result? Trance mode tots drooling on cue like Pavlov's puppies at a steak festival. If cartel chemists took notes, they'd be out of business by next Tuesday. Visual gag. Chart morphs from Cocomelon exposure to tiny zombies. 2. Your phone, the pocket pickpocket. Fast forward to you, heroic adult survivor of spreadsheets. You open Insta for a 4-second mental mint. Notice that microscopic pause before likes appear? That's not 3G lag. It's a casino pull lever delay designed to pickle your neurons in anticipation sauce. Tech giants now employ more neuroscientists than NASA, and none of them are planning Mars picnics. Traditional drugs hook approximately 64 million people worldwide. Social media addiction? Roughly 210 million. Who needs powder when you can mainline hamster videos in 4K? 3. Brain tour in glorious 3DD for distraction. First stop, your dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, the Jedi Temple of Focus. Imagine an 80s office full of rotary phones, except the interns are caffeinated dopamine gremlins rewiring the place with RGB strip lights. When kids binge flashing cartoons, their baseline dopamine whooshes up like Mentos and cola. Anything less sparkly feels like dial-up. Bye-bye. Attention span. Exhibit B. Humans in 2003 could focus for 150 seconds. Today, 47 seconds. Goldfish everywhere are sending thoughts and prayers in 10-second bursts, naturally. 4. Wait. What were we talking about? Exactly. BRAINROT turns thoughtful conversation into popcorn static. You start a sentence about mortgage rates and end up Googling, did dinosaurs have best friends? 10 tabs later, you still haven't paid the water bill, but you have memorized the entire Nicki Minaj discography. Mission accomplished? 5. Memory. More like remix. Let's visit the hippocampus, file clerk, and amygdala, emotional DJ. Neuroscience fun fact. Every time you recall your 8th grade birthday, you're not playing a video. You're re-editing last year's remake of a memory of a memory. It's mental photocopying, and each copy loses pixels. Enter the Google effect. Knowing information is one swipe away. Our brains outsource memory like interns on Fiverr. One study found students who used AI to draft essays couldn't quote themselves minutes later. Call it cognitive debt. If the cloud ever crashes, we're all toast. Unbuttered, unsalted, thoroughly confused toast. 6. Languages. Laughter lexical larceny. Language shapes thought. German glues nouns like Lego, handschuh for glove. Precision you could level a shelf with. Spanish offers te quiero, fond, and te amo, soul-melting, a romance style that goes to 11. Gen Z, meanwhile, distilled nuance into slay, riz, and delulu. Great for memes, terrible for philosophy. Aristotle once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." TikTok translation, midlife fam. Congratulations! We just shaved 2,300 years of discourse into a microwave burrito. 7. Screen time. Climbing Mount Scroll. Average adult screen use, 5 hours a day. That's 6 days a month, an economy class layover in purgatory. Your thumb travels the height of Mount Everest every 20 days. Sir Edmund Hillary did it once. You do it twice a month without oxygen or bragging rights. Kids logging more than an hour of daily screen time show higher ADHD markers and dulled empathy. It's like giving toddlers slot machines that spit out LOL surprise ads and emotional flat tires. Cut to montage of toddlers punching skip ad buttons. 8. Dopamine debt mood swings. Ever notice how a mellow afternoon walk feels meh after a morning of hypercut memes? That's dopamine debt. Your reward circuitry expects a confetti cannon, not chirping birds. Same brain chemistry that once saved cavemen from saber-toothed tigers is now deployed to chase limited edition NFTs. If prehistoric ancestors could time travel, they'd smash our phones with a dinosaur femur and go back to inventing fire, presumably in 16:9 widescreen. 9. 5-step program for digitally deranged brains. Go gray. Flip your phone to grayscale. Instagram suddenly looks like 1940s cabbage soup. Cravings nosedive. Block the brain rot. Browser extensions nuke algorithmic clickbait. Adios. Top 10 slapcam fails. Track limit. Screen time apps guilt trip you harder than grandma. Respect the ding. Sleep like it's 1999. Blue light strangles melatonin. Park devices an hour before bed and read something printed on dead tree slices. Yes, books still exist. They're basically Kindles that never need charging. Daily dopamine fast. Spend 30 minutes staring at a wall. Boring equals reset. Bonus level. Write one thing you're grateful for. Watch your inner cynic hiss like a deflating balloon. 10. Comic epilogue. Because humor equals retention. If this sounds dramatic, remember, your prehistoric cousins dodged literal fangs. You're dodging push notifications for limited edition burger-scented candles. Same adrenaline, fewer teeth marks. The invisible attention virus may be everywhere, but laughter is immune-boosting Wi-Fi for the soul. So the next time phantom vibration syndrome tricks you into checking a blank screen, congratulate yourself. You just spotted BRAINROT's fishing line and didn't bite. Progress. Host mimes tossing phone into a cookie jar, slams the lid, and pockets the actual cookie. 11. Call to action. Keep the brain, lose the rot. If you laughed, learned, or felt personally attacked, smash that like it owes you rent, subscribe for more mental makeover antics, and ring the bell so the algorithm knows you're still alive, just not drooling. Until next time, keep your dopamine delicious, not delirious, and remember, scrolling is optional, living is mandatory. Catch you on the bright side of the grayscale, Sherlocks.